Justin Bieber is alive and well, but why is he planning his own funeral?
Plus, how the heck did super hottie Zac Efron get fully rejected on Tinder?
And why is Kanye supposedly forcing Tyga to propose to Kylie Jenner?
Honestly, this all sounds straight up nuts, and thank God we've got the answers coming at ya on Rumor Patrol.
Bow!
Happy Saturday, you guys. Welcome back to Rumor Patrol. I don't know what that accent is, but I know who this guy is. It's
What?
Ryland Adams.
Oh, that's me, and I'm here with my baby cakes, Jocelyn Davis.
So crazy enough, we don't have any plans this weekend.
No, but I actually love nothing more. Last weekend we had a busy weekend covering the Teen Choice Awards. You were on the carpet,
Yep.
but this week we kind of just get to chill.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna work on my six-pack, eat healthy,
How's it looking?
live my best life.
Can you give us a
It's probably like it was rolling around down there.
Oh my
What are you
gosh.
gonna do?
I'm gonna work on my six-pack too.
I'm actually forcing her to go to one of my classes on Monday.
We're gonna work out together on Monday, but I think I'm just gonna live my best life this weekend.
Yeah, in your brand new decorated apartment. But we've got a lot of rumors. What's coming up first, Joss?
I've heard that Justin Bieber's planning his own funeral.
Oh.
Okay, kicking it off with rumor number one. Is Justin Bieber really planning his own funeral? It sounds really morbid and weird.
Well, supposedly, Jocelyn, this is so true. So a newspaper article, they came out saying that following the deaths of Prince and David Bowie this year, Justin, he's already making arrangements for when it comes time for him. So the Daily Star is the one that is reporting this. And apparently Bieber has made plans for his estimated $180 million estate and has been busy making plans for his final send-off.
Okay, this sounds a little wild, the idea of planning your own funeral. I do think it's a good idea if you have a ton of money to like put in writing who it's gonna go to so that all your family members aren't like clawing each other out if something happens to you. But as far as actually planning the funeral itself, like who's gonna perform and like who's gonna talk, for me, that's a little morbid. I don't know.
He's really gone into his plans if this source is anywhere close to true. I do agree, like Justin has so much money that he should indeed write a will and make sure his money is all going to people that can use it. But the source, they have some more details saying that the singer has even got down to the nitty-gritty and is allegedly planning to have a solar-powered headstone that plays video.
Okay, hopefully Justin lives a really long life, like.
He's younger than I am.
And me, duh. Maybe solar power won't even be a thing. Like maybe the sun will be gone by the time he passes away, which is so weird to even talk about.
Okay, well it gets even worse or better, I guess. So he's also planning a moving 3D hologram so that his music legend will live on in a unique way.
I mean, that's cool, but again, like what if holograms aren't the thing du jour?
Well,
in 100 years or 200 years when
I
Justin
think
is
he's
no
keeping
longer
up
with
on
us.
all the technology, and I think it's safe to say that even if Justin passed, God forbid, he would live on because he's made such an impact on the world.
Let the music be the legacy.
But I
you
get,
know?
and he's been coming out with such bangers. Cold Water.
So many bangers.
So good.
Bangers,
But
bangers.
okay, so apparently his family members are also shocked and they're really worried about his interest in his own funeral plans. An insider told the newspaper, quote, "At first Patty laughed off Justin's elaborate funeral and estate plans as just one of his passing whims, but now it's become clear that Justin is serious, not only about planning his own funeral, but everything from his will to his legacy." So, ugh. I don't know, like, who, like, okay.
Here's the thing, are you freaking out because you were his body double at one point? Which we've talked about endlessly.
We have talked about
Ryland
endlessly.
has so many strange celebrity connections from the past.
It's really weird. When I was 19 and I moved to Hollywood and I had no friends and I packed my car and came out here, my first job was actually doubling for Justin whenever he would act. So I would get to hang out with him and his crew, and it was crazy to see how somebody that famous really has to work all of the time. So what were we talking about?
I was just saying, I feel like you're really connected to this story because you feel like you're losing a part of yourself.
But I don't feel like he's dying. I
don't think so either. I do think it's highly responsible, and I think it's a really good sign that he's making arrangements for his estate as far as like planning where his money and his properties and all of that's gonna go. I think everyone should do that, even if you have 55 cents in the bank.
My thing is this story cannot, I mean, maybe it is true, maybe Justin is planning this, but the sources I guarantee didn't get contact to his mom, Patty,
No.
or Justin.
No.
So who is spinning all of this nonsense? But apparently, his meticulous plans also include him searching for the perfect way to keep his name alive. The insider continued by saying JB is also keeping close tabs on all hologram technology and is eager to sign a deal that will permit his 3D image to carry on performing after his death. So I guess he could still have like concerts while he's not here. I think somebody's tried that before, right? Has Michael Jackson or Prince tried that?
Well, they didn't because they were gone, but however,
Well, their team,
their team.
well, there's actually agencies for dead people. So a dead person is still repped by agencies,
right? Because of all of their
to
like
build their brand
music
still.
and stuff that they have. Yeah, that actually is true, which is fascinating. But yeah, I don't think the source actually had an interview with Justin.
No.
Also, this is all legal matter stuff, and it would be fully illegal for a lawyer to share any of this information
I agree.
publicly.
The last thing that they said is they don't know where he's going to be buried, where he wants to be buried, because he lives in Los Angeles in the United States, but he's from Canada, but they don't know. So
Probably because he's like, what is he, 22, 21? He's 21.
what a life.
Pick your burial grounds in like 50 years
I
or
don't
something.
know. These celebrity deaths do scare me as well, and especially with like people attacking even YouTubers and like the crazy shit that's going on in the world. I think you need to be prepared for something, but also I think this rumor is very false.
Partially true though, he is planning his estate.
Yeah. Moving on to one of my favorite rumors, and I think a first-timer on this show, at least since I've been hosting. Is it true that Zac Efron has been rejected from Tinder?
Okay, first off, if Zac Efron has been rejected on Tinder,
None of us have hope.
anywhere else in the world for that matter, I am retiring fully as a human being, because not only is he a gorgeous human being, I think we can all agree on that, he also has an incredibly successful career, and not that I would know personally, but he seems like a really sweet guy.
Have you never interviewed him?
I've never interviewed him, or have I even seen him in person. Isn't that
Oh my
weird?
gosh, sweet
In
baby
all-
Erin Robinson has, right?
Yep, she has, and I think a few other people at Clevver. But here's the deal. Page 6, which is a very reputable source for gossip news and entertainment news, because I know for a fact publicists do leak information to Page 6 that's
Right.
true, so that they can get it out there and have people know about it. So Page 6, reputable source, is the one that I saw this article on. And apparently Zac told the New York Times, quote, "Dating is something I'll never be able to do, as in the dictionary definition of dating, because one way or another I've impacted that person's life and they'll soon realize it. A date has to be very long to dispel whatever people think about me." Then he goes on to say, "Amazingly, when I signed up for Tinder, nobody swiped me. They thought it was fake. That never happened." That's insane. So he can't even do dating apps because people assume it's like a fake person making a profile using his photograph.
I get that, but if I had seen Zac's face on Tinder, even if it was a joke, I'd swipe just for like the laughs and the
S&Gs.
giggles. Yeah.
And giggles.
But more importantly, dating for Zac Efron would have to be crazy. We all know that he fell in love with Vanessa Hudgens before they were really famous. And I think after the two of them broke up, I think he kind of got fame, Fucked. And it's kind of like going into meeting somebody, he knows nobody in this world doesn't know who Zac Efron is.
That's gotta be so weird.
You never know somebody's motives. It'd be so hard to find a real connection with somebody, and I just feel really bad. As for finding him on Tinder, I feel like he could have gotten a date.
I think he definitely could have gotten a date. And maybe he was only on Tinder for 5 minutes. He did have a really great long-term relationship though with Sammy Miro, who's kind of in the business, but also just a lady boss. And I was surprised that I don't know them at all, but it was sad that they broke up. She seems to be doing really well. She's on Selena Gomez's tour with her,
Yeah.
designing a collection with Selena Gomez. And Zac seems to be doing well too, so.
But you know what? I think there is a dating app specifically for celebrities, and
called
that's Raya. So I wouldn't put it past him being on. The thing is, nobody really leaks who's on that, because if you take a screenshot on the app, I think you then
Get
get
kicked
kicked off. So nobody knows who's on it. It came out that Kelly Osbourne was on it, but then somebody, that account that leaked that got erased. But I guess you just never really know. I do love when
Interesting.
celebrities are on dating apps. A few have been on, and it's so funny.
So you guys, stop rejecting Zac Efron on Tinder and just let the man live.
But is it
okay?
true that he was rejected?
It's
coming
true.
from here.
It's
True.
totally true. Okay, you guys, for our final rumor this weekend.
What's with your toll runs?
I don't know. I'm like channeling like an elderly British woman from the 1800s or something. Is it true that Kanye West is basically forcing Tyga to propose to Kylie Jenner on her 19th birthday? Which is, she's 19.
Joz,
I thought she was like 35.
Me too. As successful and wealthy as she is, you would think she's at least 30, but the girl is only turning 19. And if you remember, for her 18th birthday, Tyga did spend over 300 grand on a Ferrari for her, or maybe she spent it, or maybe Kris Jenner spent it.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that.
But it was gifted by Tyga.
To Kylie.
No matter who it was funded.
True.
So that was her 18th birthday. For her 19th birthday, apparently she might be getting proposed to, and is Kanye behind it? Well, you know Kanye, he proposed to Kim Kardashian on her birthday, and now it's reported that he's convincing Tyga, who is only 26, to do the same with Kylie Jenner on her big day. So if you remember, Kylie, she has referred to Tyga as her husband since the two have rekindled, because you know they had
their
the breakup,
for a
the
bit.
makeup. So
She was with Party in the USA.
Party Next Door, Jocelyn. She does it every time.
I know,
so,
but it's more fun.
She was in a nail salon and she was like, oh, my hubby would love these. And then she also posted a photo to Instagram that she has since deleted of the two of them that she had captioned Mr. and Mrs. King Kylie, as I said, will be turning 19. And a source close to Kanye dished to Hollywood Life,
LOL.
shocker, that his advice was as follows, saying, quote, no relationship is perfect, but he thinks Tyga and Kylie are meant for each other. Kanye told Tyga, if he loves Kylie like he says he does, then he should wifey her up. Time is running out and there's nothing like young love.
Yes, there is something that's better than young love, and it's called like midlife love, when you really got your shiz together. Mature love.
My first thing is,
time's not running out.
Time is not running out, and I'm almost positive that the source that talked to Kanye, I know that Kanye didn't say, oh, Tyga, you need to wifey her up. Can you imagine Kanye saying wifey?
Who knows? I have no idea, but honestly, it's with Hollywood Life. Bless your souls. I don't believe any of this.
Okay, well, the 19-year-old, she's already started celebrating. She was at the Nice Guy in WeHo this past week, where all of her friends and family showered her with love. But they also had a cake.
The lip
cake. So the family would take turns eating that. She also got a brand new puppy, which means she has 5 now. Yeah. She named it Penny, and she also got herself a custom designed Range Rover. Her actual birthday is on August 10th, so we won't know until then if Tyga is actually going to pop the big question and take Kanye's advice. But until he actually does so on her 19th birthday, we can probably say that this rumor is so
false. Okay, so that was quite the tangent from Rylan.
Thank you.
Loved it. I always do. This week's show is kind of strange, so I'm curious to know from you guys, what do you think about Zac Efron being on Tinder? Would you date him? And who do you think he should date next? If you were to set him up, he can do whatever the hell he wants, but who do you think would be a good match for him?
You know what? I like that you're saying this show is kind of strange, like that was a surprise.
It's not. Actually,
you were like, it was a little strange this week. When is it not strange, Jaws?
That's true. I mean, we've done some pretty perved out sick things on this show.
Yeah. I also want to know what you think about Zac Efron and his whole Tinder escapades, but I also have more questions, you know?
Also, you do?
What did we talk about today? Well, we talked about Kylie Jenner, but I also, the Justin Bieber thing, that's what I want to know.
Do you want to talk about love some more?
I don't want to talk about the lovey love. I want to talk about Justin Bieber. Do you think he's actually planning a funeral and sleeping with his mates? That came out recently.
Oh, well, he hasn't slept with me.
To each
confirmed.
their own. Would you take that opportunity?
No, I wouldn't.
What?
No.
Jocelyn, you wouldn't sleep with Justin Bieber?
No, I wouldn't.
Shh. Are you kidding me?
Would you?
I mean, Jocelyn, he's style goals.
No. I would not, but thanks for offering.
You're mean.
Anyways, you guys, have a great weekend. We're going to be out living our best lives. Check us out on Snapchat or Instagram.
You know where I'm going to be this weekend? Yeah, Instagram, Snapchat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it out.
It's very confusing. It's Inception. It's Meta. So many things.
So many.
So much girth.
All right, we're going to leave you. Follow us on the socials. Jocelyn Davis, Ryland Adams. We'll be here every single Saturday. We love you lots. Bye.
You're welcome. But before we go, click over to the left to get all the details on that Marina Joy story. That was crazy. Was she really kidnapped?
Oh, so much drama. Or you can click over to the right to get all the details on Kylie Jenner's lip kit possibly being canceled.